Hello, and we are live.
We are live. Hi, I'm Sapphy.
And I'm Mystic.
And this is the Lore Together live stream of Abduction. We are at part 5.
Yep.
I remember because I took Mystic's advice and I rewatched the last 10 minutes of the last stream so I could remember what the heck my goal was. And I know what my goal is. So hopefully you can hear this. Unfortunately, Abduction's intro screen doesn't have a lot of noise to it.
Yeah.
So Mystic wasn't able to verify. We hope you can hear us well. Our microphone setup's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So feel free to let us know in the chat. We're happy that you joined us. We understand. We understand in the media sphere of YouTube, you have many options of enjoying entertainment tonight, and we are glad that you chose us.
Many better options and many worse options.
And many. Look, it's kind of hard. So now we realize we're competing with Critical Role on Thursday nights, and it's just like, well, that's our lives. That's just how it is. I'm going to watch it the next day, and they're going to have
I've never watched it, and I probably should, but...
It's fun.
Do I need to know backstory? Can I just jump in like season 2?
So tonight, they are premiering their 3rd campaign. So,
but do I need to watch the previous campaigns, or can I just jump in campaign 2?
No, I think you could just jump in at the beginning of campaign 1, campaign 2. And in fact, the first campaign, you jumped in right in the middle of them playing. They had been playing it for a while, and they just switched. I think they just switched so that they were playing
I couldn't do campaign. I tried campaign 1. I couldn't do campaign 1. Because
there got to a point, I think...
No, it jumped in, and it was all blurry. I couldn't see anything because...
You watched it the wrong way. That's what it happened.
I watched it on YouTube.
No, I watched it a different. There's a different. There was
anyway,
like a verb or whatever.
We're here for Abduction, not for Critical.
We're here for Abduction. Anyway, we're
Pardon me while I
resuming
hit
game, right?
Sapphy's
Or should I
mic.
load game?
I don't think I've played it since then, so you should be fine with resume game.
Well, let me do load game anyway. Okay. Yes. Load game. Why is the cancel button bigger? What are you trying to say, Abduction? Jeez. It's just jealous because I complimented a different live stream. Anyway, so...
Why would it be... Never.
Anyway, so we wish luck to Critical Role, and if you're watching this after you've watched Critical Role live, we're not offended because we're not professional voice actors who've been doing live D&D games for years. Anyway,
I take offense to that.
We have been live streaming video games for almost 2 years now, so we can at least entertain you.
Has it been almost 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
P.S. I want
That's right. We're almost up to episode 50. We do one every other week. So, yeah.
Friends of the show, ours played, by the way. I just realized I was like, oh, I need to catch up with them because they're doing a Gloomhaven kind of review. And I was like, oh, man, you guys have been doing it for a year. Congrats. It's so... As another nerdy couple doing podcasting, you know. Okay, so we need to figure out where the heck this cart went. Where did this cart go? Where we last left our hero, she had realized that this actually takes you to the gear place, whose name I do not know.
Kaptar.
Huh?
Kaptar.
Kaptar. So, we have to undo the same red shield that... How do we know it's called Kaptar? Do you know this because of insider baseball knowledge?
No, it was in one of those journals.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a Frisbee. Is that a backer item?
Probably.
No, it's just decoration. Anyway.
It's flavor text.
Flavor text. All right. I'm trying to remember where I last zapped some fake rocks.
Probably up at the...
Closer to, like, the junkyard entrance.
Also, you never zapped some rocks. Like these rocks to your right. You never zapped?
To my right?
To your right. Keep going. Keep looking right. Those ones.
Those are not... Oh, they are zappable. This is hard to tell. All right. So not that way, but this way past the house is my assumption.
This game needs more music or something. It's so quiet.
I mean, I personally think that it's fine if you're... Which way does this go? think of if I need to move this or not. Well, I guess I'll
Don't
figure
forget,
it
you
out.
can move stuff from inside the cart.
That's right. You have
But I don't
mentioned
think
this.
you went through here. I think you're still north of here. Or to the right. What, I don't know. Why did I say north?
Why are you...
To your right.
Stop pointing.
To your right.
This way where the other set of tracks.
Yes.
Why do you have to confuse me like this? Do you see what I have to live with, everybody? What is this? What is this?
Ours Place says good luck puzzling, Sapphy.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get.
I didn't help you a lot last time, so...
No, you did. Well, I at the end we concluded that this is kind of the liminal thinking that I'm decent. I'm pretty good at, actually. So there's my lovely, lovely cart. Whereas Moon Logic in other games is just not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get in. And we're gonna have to do this thing backwards. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's the camera. I'm trying to remember. Do you have to click on the...
I'll be back.
Oh no, little buddy's already interrupting the stream. Oh no. Oh no, guys. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but that sounds like possibly some teething, which... Alright. Okay. That's the camera, but I'm trying to remember how to drive. You have to turn... There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Little buddy is probably going through a little teething thing. Let's see. Now can you... I can move a stick through here. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second, guys. I will be right back. I don't mean to interrupt the stream. You know what? No. I'm gonna do something here because I don't want you guys to have to, like... Where's the volume on this thing? Whoa. I'm sorry, I just turned it off. Whoa. I'm turning it off. It's distracting, and I'm sorry. And yeah, he hasn't had a fit in quite a long time. And of course, the next time he has a fit is when is when we're doing a live stream. And usually I'm the one who does those fits because I have the patience, but what are you gonna do? I mean, Mystic's got this. Mystic's a great dad, but it's just... Now... How do I... Do I have to turn this the other way? Yeah, that's right, because that's the aiming mechanism. Now, guys... Okay, there we go. I figured out how to turn around and see where I'm going. And I'm going in the right direction. So, let's keep moving and see what happens. Can I start clicking things again? There we go. Alright, let's see how this goes. Now will this let me... Alright, we're gonna have to turn... Yeah, we don't need to go through there. But we are gonna have to turn this thing. Excuse my my ignorance of the controls. After 2 weeks, I get rusty. All right, let's go. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Now, are we going? Now, our goal is to go behind. I think we're doing it. Yes. I feel bad that Mystic's gonna possibly miss this, but I don't want you guys to wait either. I think he'll understand. Okay. Oof. Can I get out of here? Oh. Alright, now here's the question. How do I get out of here? Still have the cart in here. Is there a certain... Oh, that's not good. Unless... Oh, wait, guys, I don't think I have to get out of here. I should be able to do this. Hold on. Did I power it down? Oh shoot, I'm forgetting some sort of mechanic, aren't I? Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Rewind. All right, let's get out of here. Fanfare. Okay. Let me check on our little device and make sure there isn't anything else we need to do before we're able to turn it on from the other side. Well, it sounds like little buddy is gonna... Alright. Great. Great. I think I did it. Any of you who've dealt with teething kids will understand. All right, let's get going. We're gonna do it. We're gonna solve a puzzle. We're gonna puzzle. I don't know why I went with Blue's Clues right there, but I did. So, let's do it. Press the button. Why didn't it... Oh, I can do it from this side? Okay. Well, Sapphy, you should have known that they weren't going to make it too hard for you to do it. But I'm glad that I figured that out. It's almost like I assumed my character had stubbier arms. So I hope everybody's week's been going well. We've been busy and not even necessarily sleeping well. Luckily, this is little buddy's first teething moment of the week. But Mystic and I have just been dealing with a lot of other stuff and other life duties. Okay. So, what we want to do is go... Oh my lord. Oh! So this is kind of still stuck in this... It doesn't get to go far. So we gotta switch over to the camera. Switch over to the camera. Oh yeah. It would help if I stopped. Alright, let's see. We'll do like that. Yes! Oh man, look at that! We're able to see some of this cool effect even in this tiny little space. I'm trying to remember though why we did this. I'm gonna skip. Hold on. What is that sound? I don't know how I feel about that sound. Alright guys. We're doing it. Second and third busy over here. Well, I appreciate that Ours Played. So I was just mentioning earlier, I'm trying to catch up with your Gloomhaven review, which has been fun to listen to. I'm only in the second installment, and I'm sorry that I'm so far behind, but I had to do it because I've heard so many good things about that game. So I'm looking forward to finally finishing that. Oh, so Mystic has made sure he must be listening to me from the other room because he ran out of places to explore, so remove the barrier and Kaptar. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mystic, for reminding me and still being present even though you're not in the same room. That's dedication to the stream there, everybody. All right. So, got those little fuzzy dots. Has anybody ever heard of the transporter problem where it's a question of, is the transporter just murdering and rebuilding people over again, or is it truly the same person? And have I mentioned this before, and are we tired of this debate already? I feel like this is a debate. Oh, hold on.
I am back. Sorry about that.
I mentioned that it sounded like he was teething, and
He
like,
was, and I'm sorry I forgot to turn off the monitor.
I was trying to turn.
I could hear it the whole time. That's why I was like texting you, mute monitor.
I didn't hear that text. I just, after a point, I was just like, turn it off. Like, I don't know where the volume button is. I feel bad. It's a crazy thing. So.
Alright, so where are we at?
So, okay. So, you missed me.
I heard you take out the thing.
Yeah. So now we got to go back to Kaptar and go back to what else we can explore. I made it a little complicated for myself, but other than that. So, thank you for
Ours Play says, I'm so glad you're listening. You have plenty of time to catch up with Gloomhaven. We're making slow progress. I'm not even familiar with Gloomhaven, so...
I was mentioning I'm listening to their Gloomhaven series.
But I don't even know what Gloomhaven is.
So Gloomhaven is like
a
board game tabletop RPG hybrid kind of game. And so they're playing it together. And...
Okay. Ours Play, I feel bad because I work on a podcast, but since I'm home all the time with Buddy, I don't really listen to a lot of podcasts. I play a lot of Zelda, though.
We've been playing... both of us have been playing so much Zelda.
So much Breath of the Wild.
Okay. I can fit through this, okay.
I really should listen to more podcasts, though, especially of our friends.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with everything, but and there's a lot of like good podcasts. Like again, our network also has a lot of great podcasts. Did you know Ours Played also has their own Discord that we should probably be joining?
I'm not even on our Discord.
Well, our Discord's part of the Boss Rush Games Network. Yes, plug. Was not trying to do that intentionally, but it's a little different. But I don't know. I need to. Okay, maybe less on you and more on me that I need to join the Ours Play Discord. So.
Let me know if you need any help.
I'm trying to remember what we were trying to. Oh, were we trying to make sure there was a way to get to what this other?
You will not be able to get there. You have, but you did have to remove the barrier to get there. That's
Okay.
a decent enough hint, I think.
Am I be able to get there? Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to move something. Wait a second. I can't move this yet.
Nope. There's no machine in here to activate it.
Okay, so we were cut off by that barrier. That barrier no longer exists. What else?
There was one place where you could have touched the barrier,
I'm trying
but
to
it didn't matter yet because you hadn't removed it.
Let's go down these stairs and see if I was down here. Okay.
But yeah, Buddy was definitely teething. I am covered with like screaming drool.
Oh.
Ah!
It's just that kind of like when you're that small and you're still figuring out what pain is, that kind of pain is just not for you.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Well, it means he probably has that one tooth coming in finally. So.
yeah. Let's see.
This will lead you to a dead end.
I don't even-
At this point.
I don't even know though if we've seen this dead end yet.
You have. We talked about OSHA regulations.
Oh, gosh. That's right. OSHA regulations. Sorry, I only rewatched the last 10 minutes. Apparently, I should just rewatch the whole thing instead of trying to get another temple down in Breath of the Wild.
Shrine, technically.
Shrine. Yes, shrine. You're right. Shrine. Oh my god. I feel bad. It's been like 3 days since I've played Animal Crossing because I'm like, no!
Well, we can just wait until the 5th, and then we're going to have all that awesome stuff then.
Oh my god, did anybody else see that Nintendo Direct? I've yet to listen to anybody else's commentary on it, but I almost don't care about the commentary for anything else because literally that's the one part of Nintendo Direct that I was really looking forward to that I didn't know was going to happen. So, alright, let's see. Is it up here?
No. It's not in this exact area. You have to leave this.
Do I have to backtrack a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Backtrack.
Do you remember where backtracking is?
I know it's at least this direction. Because you walk into this. So. I'm also grateful that, again, like I've mentioned before, I don't fall off the edge of these
This isn't
spaces.
technically backtracking, just so you know. There's a path that you easily miss at the base of the stairs.
Oh my... How is this not technically backtracking?
Well, it depends on your definition of backtracking, I guess.
Going back to some place I was at before.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Your poor
The
terminology
game audio is
just...
overpowering the voice, really?
Huh?
The game audio is overpowering us, apparently.
Oh, you know what? I noticed that in our last abduction stream too.
Let's turn the game volume down a tiny bit.
Hold on. Let's do settings.
I think it's under general at the top.
What did I do auto detect for? General? There we go. It's hard for me to read this screen because it's kind of windowed in a much bigger screen. So audio quality, master volume. We're gonna turn it.
Yeah, let's turn that about half.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, we're gonna resume the game now. Let us know if that's better.
Now, I don't know what I was gonna say actually.
Okay,
When we're next to the gears, yeah, I can imagine that.
that's pretty. Now this, I think, is not officially. No, we were back here before. Okay, so you said at the base of these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's going to get you on the right path. I'm not going to dictate to you. I'm not going to give you any more help from that.
Just picking and choosing. Just picking and choosing.
So I watched the fastest glitchless speedrun of Abduction. It's about an hour.
Why would you want to speed run through this game? Well, I mean, other than to say I sped through it, I guess. There's a... I mean, I guess I can understand it, but at the same time, I'm just... That's not the kind of way I play games. So... Here we go. So we've been to where that sphere goes, right? Because we went to another, like, jungly pattern place. No, we have not been to where that sphere goes.
Apologies for my mic noise there.
Okay, and that's the paintings of the fishes. Or whatever the heck those creatures are. Oh my lord. Big ol' hook. Alright. Got this thing that got terraformed into here. It's always a question of where the heck did this come from. And it has all those pods of... What's the race of...
The Arai.
The Arai. It has all those Arai pods, eggs, whatever we're calling them.
Barnacles.
Barnacles. Fair. They do look like barnacles. Oop. Excuse me, I tapped the microphone.
We're really bad at that. We'll work on that.
Okay. So, there's this bridge, which I'm trying to remember if I need to move it. I do need to move it because I want to walk into that, don't I? Let's walk into that. So wait, what are we trying to do now that we're walking into this?
At this point, it's exploring. You have no actual goal in mind.
Wait, because we already watered the life tree, and what the heck did CJ say to us?
We have to connect. Oh, sorry. That goal, we have to connect all of them.
Okay.
And there were 3 other trees that you could kind of see through those portal thingies.
Okay, right. So at this point, we might as well be looking for a tree of some sort. So that's the edge. That's where I walked from. There's something moving here. Haven't been on this apparatus before.
Those gears are still loud, I think.
Yeah, let us know if it's too loud.
I can't hear us over the gears.
Oh my gosh, okay.
That's ridiculous. I don't know what is with those gears.
Well, I mean, let's take a look at that again. Let me go back to settings, audio.
Let's just turn down the SFX volume.
Yeah. I'm going to turn that down to half.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Okay, so now we're here. And so we've got this working. What is... Okay. Have I explored that side of it? No. Okay. So we know how this works, but was there more to explore on the other side?
Well, I would think about what you just did and what was moving.
This part was moving. But let's see. Ah, okay. So wait a second. So that thing moved. Did I go down those? Huh. Did I already go down those like wood stairs that are over there?
You couldn't get through because that thing was in the way.
Okay. Oh, that's the OSHA violations. Okay. Alright. So that means we've got to backtrack again. Backtracking's the name of the game of this live stream, apparently. Abduction Part 5. The Backtracking. I'm sure actually we'll be doing so much more backtracking.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of the way Cyan does stuff.
Well, at least when they do it, it's very pretty. It's a very pretty backtracking. So, Mystic, do you have thoughts of what you're going to do for the next episode?
Possibly. Where are you going?
Back to that bridge place so I can go back to the other place where the thing with the platform is now.
Oh, no, you can't activate that from there. There was only the one switch and you already threw it.
I know, but it moved the platform that was down there to stand in to another area. Did you forget that part?
I did not. There's no mechanism there to actually have it go back the other way.
I know. I was going to see if it led me down to a different area. Let me show you what I was going to do, and then if I was wrong, I'm wrong, but you can at least trust the fact that I know that there's no mechanism that's going to bring me back.
Okay.
That's what being on the edge of the orb is for. If I really have to do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no, I can go over there. Okay. So if you look at where the new hook platforming thing is now, I was gonna see. I was gonna see if there was a way to go down to that. It looks like
There is none.
there's not. Okay. So that's a dead end. That did not go where I thought it was gonna go. So we can now head back to where I came from, unless... Nope, we're just on some more tall cliffs that makes it look like we're about to die. Alright. So we have that platform set up now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of where are the new places we can go now with that setup. I think I'm just confused now. You gotta appreciate the setup for puzzles like that too, to make sure that you were gonna have good, clean places to enter and exit within a sphere.
Yeah.
Which is not. That is not a way of travel that people are used to.
Then it becomes, is it by accident or by design?
Right.
So.
Exactly. So, why did I get stuck on scenery? Okay, so let's go back to what we just did with this monolithic gear
Do
thing.
we have a favorite game we play in co-op?
Oh.
I think the only we've played in co-op at all recently is 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, and that's not even super recently. It's like within the last year or so. It got to a point.
We do a lot of
Yeah.
One person plays something, the other person watches or provides commentary.
Mm-hmm. It's not to say that we've never done any kind of co-op game. We've liked a lot of multiplayer, when you're team multiplayer. So that's why we like 7 Days to Die. We like Left 4 Dead. We like, what else do we like? We like the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer when we did that.
We did Guild Wars for a while.
We did Guild Wars for a while. That was fun when I was doing it. I haven't gotten back to Guild Wars in years.
What we could stream that we could both play? Honestly, nothing. Only because somebody has to be able to take care of Buddy.
League.
Oh, and Rocket League, very briefly.
Rocket League. If you didn't mind pauses, potentially because of teething, Rocket League is the one we could possibly both do. So, alright, I'm just trying to think of how I get to this other side that I don't think I've been to yet. So we could do yeah.
The problem is, like, Mass Effect we've already started doing lore on. 7 Days to Die doesn't have lore yet. Guild Wars we already started. Left 4 Dead is Sapphy's to run, not mine, when it comes to lore. But it's actually kind of funny, like, we do a lot of let me watch you play this.
Right.
Outer Worlds, Mass Effect Andromeda, Mass Effect 1, like way back in the day.
Oh yeah. Wait a second. I'm just trying to think of where I'm supposed to go next.
OSHA.
The OSHA section? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so, yeah, getting back to that topic. I mean, literally when we first started dating, it was me saying, I'm bad with Xbox controllers. Will you play Mass Effect? And I'll make the decisions, Mystic, while you play the actual game.
We also do a lot of RTS together.
Yes.
With friends, but that has kind of fallen to the side because now it's more about tabletop with us.
A lot more tabletop. We have a Star Trek tabletop that a friend of ours is running, and we're super excited. And we're playing completely non-canon characters.
I mean, my guy's kind of He could work in canon if
Mine
if-
can't.
Yeah.
I broke canon, guys. They were the GM was like, I don't really care about necessarily canon. If you want to do something crazy, we'll figure out. You could play a Horda if you want. And I was like, okay, picture this.
I can't do Dark Souls.
Oh, Dark Souls is.
Have I looked into Back for Blood? I have. It's a little too pricey for me at the moment.
Back for Blood. Okay, so now we're.
Um,
Oh, I don't know.
but I've run some obscure games. You've done Unknown Armies. I've done
Yes.
Slate Industries, and
Woohoo.
we've run Pathfinder, Paranoia. I got Cyberpunk, which we should do sometime.
I don't know, but I feel like we have to get a different copy because we've got a signed copy from
Yeah. From Gen Con.
From
That was
Gen
nice.
Con, from oh man, his name, what's his name again? Mike Pondsmith.
Yeah.
He is a writing legend about RPG writers. And it's funny, his wife and son were like, we're gonna write the RPG for The Witcher now, since that same company did their Cyberpunk, the game. Which, okay, so now we're at new things,
Mm-hmm.
including, looks like whale details, new music. Let me know if it's too loud.
Oh, The Witcher. We could do lore together on, kind of.
I think there is lore in The Witcher that is specific to the video games, kind of, even though it's all based around the books. But I don't.
I'm always afraid of when we touch those big Juggernaut series, I'm going to get someone nitpicking a lot. But I think people also realize we're not covering one game for like a whole season, so it's going to be very broad strokes and things get slip through the cracks. Like with our current episode, I'm sure a lot of stuff slipped through because we covered 2 Resident Evil games in one episode.
If you want a video game podcast that goes through like a whole series of games, Franchise Festival, who follows us on Twitter, I think it's like Chris Singerman. I'll look it up in a bit when I'm not looking at new awesome things in Abduction. Oh my gosh. But they started with the Legend of Zelda series and went into detail about like what they like about it and what's going on. I don't know if they were necessarily as lore heavy. What the heck? Look at this craziness. I don't know if they went as lore heavy as we do, but they definitely went through and they've covered every single game, if that's more kind of what you're looking for. But I think we'd like to do little highlights. Either highlight a story itself, or over time we'll highlight, like for example, the Resident Evil one, Mystic kind of goes over the general story arcs of Resident Evil 0 and the first Resident Evil. But
Yeah, I really want to do an episode on the stuff.
Wesker.
Well, yeah, but I want to do an episode on the specific viruses too.
Right.
So
The viruses, there's other stuff you can do as well. Kind of like how for, Dragon Age I focused on King Merrick, and Fallout I focused on Dogmeat and Nuka-Cola. That's kind of more how I will do my research, but I'm also tend to be taking on, I've already been here, taking on games that are from huge franchises. That just
don't forget, you have episode 50.
Oh, I do, don't I?
You only got a month before we have to record it.
Oh my gosh. I'll get it written in 2 days, watch. What is... Well, look at that. It's a door that's locked from the other side. Who would have guessed? Alright. It's not the way to go. I've already been there. So, let's see, what do we want to do here? That can't technically lead to nowhere. I might end up missing something just because I've been talking and walking so much. That's an edge where I can't go somewhere. Let's see if this is an edge where I can go somewhere. Or is this connected to the same edge? No, I think this is, yeah. Oh look, I think I see more OSHA violations. Mystic.
I want to know, they never explain where this jade sphere comes from. And I want to know where it comes from.
It's probably one of the same planets. They took it from somewhere else, but just happens to be from a different part of it.
So Sapphy's about to say, whoa.
No spoilers, dude. I mean, this is already pretty cool looking and beautiful. Whoa. Okay. All right. What is... Wait. What are we doing? Are these Reapers? What is going on? I didn't mean to take a picture. I just... There's bones now. Why are there bones now? I'm just so...
So the lore, I think we discussed this, or at least mentioned it, is that they harvested the beetles to use as bait.
Oh. I don't think I remember covering that, but that's okay.
So if you look up at the skull of this thing, you'll actually see that one of those cages is trapped in its mouth.
Oh, okay. This is kind of creepy and intense. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's a great shot, though.
Is it a great shot?
And it is kind of that, whoa.
Is it a great shot? Absolutely. Did I say whoa? Yes. I don't know.
See, I didn't mind saying it because I knew even knowing something is coming up, you weren't expecting that.
No. I don't think I was. That was pretty intense. They definitely know how to hook you visually with kind of like these...
Ba-dum-bum.
I was not trying even. No. The bad jokes today... Oh. Where's this? I don't know where this is. But there's a bench. Take a rest and move on. I would just hope that this poor person would be able to find some semblance of food as they're trying to figure out.
Oh, geez, survival missed? Like,
no, man.
having to eat and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they'll do that for Firmament. That'd be funny.
Funny or torture?
Also completely out of character.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, whoever liked us, thank you for the like.
Yay, thank you. It's for years I thought we were kind of entertaining people, and it's nice to have it confirmed every once in a while. So much actual missed, you'd think they were trying to reference their previous work.
Oh, there's an actual reference to Mist in this game.
Awesome. Does it turn out that this is just part of one of those worlds?
It's all one of Atris's ages.
No, it's one of those 8 great ages that includes Earth. Okay, look at this. So we found this.
I know that you want to explore, but that is going to take you to another, like, large area. It's not like the previous one.
Okay.
I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying be prepared for that.
No. Let's see what else is going on here. First of all, let's see if we can figure out a path to their life tree, and then go from there. do not understand when people at work slack me at like almost 10 o'clock at night. But okay. So that's even, you know, without the massive bones of animals, this is still rather impressive.
Right.
Kind of reminds me of just the way that it's designed. It reminds me of a lot of those Mesoamerican civilization ruins, like the Mayans and the Aztecs and such, and the Incas. But it's because this is more coastal, there's a lot of references to, or it seems like it's a lot more references to things like whales. So I wonder if these like seeds were originally underwater and then were brought to the surface when things were transported here for whatever reason. Happy to be wrong about that. It's just an idea. Ooh, we're near an edge.
Yeah, there are animals out there.
Look pretty trippy when the ripple effect there. And then there's more paintings. I wish I knew what they were trying to communicate. Oh. This doesn't look like it goes back to Hunrath per se. Well, yeah, maybe it could. I could take or leave this table.
I forgot about that. This is the better one to pick to end the episode on.
Yeah, we're almost at that hour point. We started a little late, but I figured we might want to go over a couple minutes or so.
You were about to say a couple hours. No.
A couple hours? No, I can't do that. I'm already feeling a little tired. I'm a boring adult, everybody. Sapphy is a boring adult.
Well, that's okay.
So we are in a cave. What? Excuse me? We haven't seen this.
I'll save you the. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Okay.
There is
Paintings
I will
of where
tell
we
you,
just were.
there is a lot of backer items in here.
Like probably this thing. Oh my gosh! Invader Zim reference robot. Look at us. Yes.
I love that that's in here, though.
What is this?
The Antikytherian mechanism.
It's the what?
Antikytherian mechanism, I think it's called. It's like the first analog computer is found on like an ancient Greek shipwreck or something.
Oh my lord. I don't know what this is. So this is just a collection of pieces and art.
Look to your left. Your other left.
Adventures in the Age of Mist and Beyond. Interesting.
I have that tabletop system, that tabletop book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't realize that it was there was a fate system setting written for this.
Oh yeah, and there's modules for it too.
That is really cool. Play in modern or historical Denis. Interesting. So that's very cool. So, but there's a painter here. And there's
The Ark of the Covenant.
for whatever reason.
There's 2 more books on the table though. The one next to the unwritten book.
Cerberus?
I think that's a backer item. I don't know what that one's about, but the other one is more interesting.
Ah! Is this what's the inside of,
This is the inside. So back before the $80 everybody gets a missed book type thing
Yeah.
for Kickstarter, somebody made one for a convention, and Cyan loved it so much. I don't think they bought it, but I think they like used pics of it or something to create it in Abduction as well.
Wow.
All right. Now every other book and piece of paper in here is somewhat lore related, quote unquote.
Awry Larval Notes by C.F.
Farley, Carolyn Farley.
Yeah. Takes about 3 to 5 days for a single awry larvae to change colors after being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from Kaptar, induced by polyarchs. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes easy. Organics, plant fiber yellow, bone light yellow, awry encrustment green, metals, gold pink, copper red orange, titanium orange silver red, aluminum red orange tech. Mofang tech magenta, Valine extrusions near white, stone granite, teal blue. So basically whatever color they're pulsing. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this. It reveals what they are on top or next to.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they're rooted to changes their color.
Yeah. To do. I'm curious about the effect of combining various base surfaces. Still a bit odd experimenting with the life forms. The light they emit is handy given our limited supply of diesel fuel. Okay. So that's like kind of like her experimenting with that. But is this part of Farley's home, or is this like Farley's secret?
You've heard of this place. It's called the Vault. There's one more book off to your right on a desk.
Well, I'll look at that.
I'm just letting you know before you left. Also, the light in here is given off by the barnacles on the rock over there.
I can't find the words. It's such a formless. They launch themselves across the expanse of space, preserved for eons until at last their technological arcs can carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, because of this, they have amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through the eons. Unlike many of us who were abducted, they were abducted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. Sounds like some Star Trek Discovery Season 2 stuff. I have come to believe that they, perhaps more than any other of us, have a deep understanding of whatever this strange system that we find ourselves in. I need to write this down. Wait, we buried June today. This place never really agreed with her. Kept to herself mostly, depressed and downcast. Anyway, I digress. I stayed after the brief words were spoken. I was the last to leave. I wandered to the dome, as I often do, and looked out the undulating saurian weirdness beyond the cell wall. Movement caught my eye. Now on very rare occasions we've seen Mofang scrambling about in the distance, but there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years. But before me was a tall, haggard Mofang running desperately, almost directly toward me from one of the distant structures. It, still can't tell the gender, got closer and closer. I thought it would see me and stop or turn around or be curious about the strange dome in our world sighted, but it continued running quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place with curiosity until my reflexes took over at the last moment, and I leapt out of the way. But rather than hit the dome and fall backward or come through into Hunrath, the dome flashed its familiar tone, and the Mofang vanished. I was stunned for a bit, but retrieved my wits and stepped into the dome myself to quickly get the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned around and saw the Mofang outside on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever it feared, but as if it had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprising as the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I've always wondered how no one on Earth noticed what had replaced this chunk of Arizona we have here. got to vent. Again, there are those who argue with me. Over and over I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever the process was that brought us here, it occurred at the pivotal moment. They tell their stories, and they still can't admit that the abduction actually saved each of us, all of us. What is it in human nature that grasps so strongly to the past that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more vent before bed. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporately saved from something larger. Can we really be sure of what's left? And the arrivers come from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and Uziel got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does that mean? Time here is shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is Earth in right now? When is Earth right now? It's 3:15 a.m. and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of yesterday meditating with the Arai, and then most of this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I had just a sip of infamous Hunrath Hooch and collapsed in my chair. Well, I just awoke from my dream. I'm not one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the Arai were able to move something in me to understand, or possibly because of the intense discussion, my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort out some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch. The dream. I was tending a garden, an immense garden, and it wasn't for food or flowers. It was about the health of the garden. I kept working and working to control it and contain it and make it healthier, but the garden seemed to fight me at every turn. And after what seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration. As I stood there doing nothing, the garden flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction. Because, I realized, the system the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The natural system of plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I want. I get smaller fruit and smaller flowers and untidiness. But from the point of view of the plants, they grow stronger and much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher their odds of surviving. And now that I contemplate, I realize that even the individual plant's seeds may not appreciate the benefit of what's happening. They are torn far from their origins, forced into situations that seem extreme, possibly even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, the seeds that survive. Now that's where real growth, strength, and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. Okay, what if this is all a natural process? There are signs of something behind it all, but well-hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all of this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health, even the abductions, but there seems to be a grand system or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It is unemotionally intent of the health of something much bigger. That may hurt my feelings, but well, what am I in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this process in real life. Tomorrow, I will talk with CW. He could be swayed from his battery plan. I'm sorry, his what? I'm just reading it out loud just because, like, this is really compelling to me, guys, so I hope you don't mind. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down. Emotion. I realized I'd become the destroyer of worlds. I sat down to write to seek some cathartic tranquilization, and I realized the last thing I journaled was something esoterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow. Not so reaffirming or calming, but nevertheless, here's my reasoning because I must write this down. Simply, it's us or them. Complexly, if this is some kind of garden, we're the plants and seeds or whatever, well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we're the better choice to survive. If the others have unilaterally decided that we all won't survive. I am more fit, damn it. This is not me. I want to be calm and garden or ungarden or grow or what gives one species the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? Do I just lay down and die because the more aggressive species thinks they're better, more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy in order to help more survive? To help love itself to survive? Does that even make sense? Can I kill because I think it will bring about more love? What if I'm not even capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I am the hater. Do I generate this love delusion to help me maintain my sanity in light of the choices I've made? My God, it's too much. If these are just my walls of delusion, then I choose to live within them. I am a seed scattered by the wind. But I will not simply be trampled. I will kick and scream and survive. May God have mercy on my soul. Wow.
Any questions to end the stream?
That was intense. That is intense. So she's like probably philosophically the most thoughtful character that we've encountered yet here.
Farley is content to be here. CW wants to go home.
Yeah, yeah. But they're close. They're friends. It's interesting. Yeah.
But we should probably end the stream.
My question is this, are these people that are of...
If they are, we don't know.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably end the stream there, because I'm assuming after this we can walk past this way and figure out what else there is to see.
Well, walk out.
Okay. Yeah, that's really compelling, and the question of divine purpose. Oh. Did I miss this before?
No, you walked down it, but it was blocked by the stone sphere.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a convoluted way to get there. Well... That's an interesting thought process to go in. Basically, the idea that this is all part of a natural process and we should let it happen. I think the thing that Farley may not have considered is that the conflict and the trying to survive is part of the natural process. All of the flowers are fighting for nutrients, and some of them need the same nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it goes in a garden. You know?
There's still more story.
There's still more story. Oh my gosh. 2 weeks from now, we're going to get back more into this. But right now, that's my thought takeaway from it, is that,
right.
You know, I think she's only a step or two away from what she's looking for from what she's writing.
Right.
So, and then the battery method, like, as soon as she said CW's got this battery method, I'm like, I don't like anything that deals with battery if it's not like recharge battery. So anyway,
for now, I guess we're gonna end it there.
Let's end it there for now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I hope my reading out loud was well received.
And we'll catch you guys next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.